Hello everyone, Hulky here, back with another Sword of Convallaria video. So today we're going through another PvP video with Jozie here, and yeah, we're going to see one of Jozie's matches and see how they
Yeah.
went.
All right, let's dive into it. So this was round 3 of the Knight Crimson Clash against
Such a tongue twister,
Neutral.
bro. Who
Yeah,
named
whoever
that?
came up with that name is crazy.
Wasn't you?
It l- yeah, it looks better. It looks better on paper, but when you
Yeah.
have to say it out loud, it's like it's rough. Oh, yeah. So I don't have the draft phase
Mhm.
saved, but we can take a look here. This is me on the left side. Um,
Ooh,
I noticed
suppression.
pretty early on that my opponent was very strongly into Papal units. They first picked Karis, and then a lot of their box was like Leonide, Garcia, and then we see Suppression, Barrel.
Hmm.
Um, so they have a fairly standard draft here. Suppression is the only unit that's kind of weird. And then I have what is for me a fairly standard draft. Um, I don't think I picked Coco early, but I was pretty happy to get Coco after they first picked Karis because I was expecting them to try some sort of like all in with Karis's ult skill. But
Hmm.
they ended up just bringing Total Punishment, which was good for me. It was good news.
I think they
And then
shortened
yeah,
the
there it
time
is.
to like change between like skills and everything. I think it was
They
like
did.
so short now.
Yes. Yeah, it's much shorter. And it was a change that nobody asked for, and it makes it um, a lot more nerve-wracking to actually set up your skills and your units at the beginning and to like plan out like, okay, I'm gonna put this unit here and like because I want to be able to do this on turn 1 or whatever. I don't know why they changed it. Something we've had to adapt to, but
Yeah,
yes,
send feedback.
yes, let them know. All right. So going into this game after the draft phase, my general plan was I knew that they didn't have any units that could really rush into my team. They have Saf, they have Karis, they have Barrel,
Hmm.
and Saf is good at rushing into teams generally to pick off a unit or two. But I have Coco, so I felt pretty comfortable just kind of playing this game slowly and sort of seeing what they wanted to do and just playing around the fact that I have a Coco here. So we'll see them end up doing something pretty similar. Just kind of both of us turtling up on either side as we slowly move into the center, trying to find any openings.
Hmm.
Trying to be careful about these traps, obviously. You'll see that something that I was very deliberate about was getting rid of the brazier on my side and the barrel.
Hmm.
Something that's pretty common is knocking this liquor barrel either into either of these to just create this slowing, damaging space that your opponent then has to move through. And it can be a pretty effective tool at just zoning your opponent out so that you can take the center of the map.
Okay.
So we'll see them hit it. Has no traps to hit into.
Hmm.
And we see them go in here, and they have this end of turn proc to hit my Homa, but Homa being guarded by Coco. And here they did something that surprised me. So they swapped their Karis forward.
Mm.
Um, I don't know if they just didn't quite realize what the turn order was, but the turn order was Agatha and then Karis. So they
Oh.
swap their Karis forward, and then it's my Agatha's turn, and she just walks forward and kills Karis. I
Nice.
like the idea of the play that they did, but it obviously ended up not working out. And then
Nice.
I find this angle for the combe. I knock
Yeah.
the Saf off, And
Yeah.
at this point, the game is very strongly in my favor.
Yeah.
Certainly, we have seen games lost from more advantageous positions.
Mm.
But if I'm able to play this slowly and kind of
Just watch them burn the fire. You just control.
yeah, yeah. So we'll see. I actually things like that. I mispositioned and I got hit by this brazier on two of my units,
Yeah.
which could have been dangerous in a
Wait,
more punishing scenario.
if you're taking both feast and the what was it the AOE, so
Yeah.
you
So
didn't
this
take
game
the
I
charge
brought both.
for.
Yep. This game I brought both. Normally I wouldn't. Normally I would bring one or the other,
Mm,
and her dash. But this game I was expecting. I knew that they had pretty low mobility units and that they were probably going to group up around Coco.
mm,
So I wanted to be able to bring Queen's Announcement so that I can just kind of like put that heal block down on his whole team because I'm expecting him to be clumped up.
okay. So
And I know that I can play slowly because I have my own Coco.
yeah,
But normally, yeah, I would bring one or the other.
yeah, and you're running that HP reaction as well.
Yep.
Do you find that better than the counter?
I think that they're both good, but most of the time the damage that I want to be doing is based on the piercing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard to get good use out of the strike back. Like people just aren't attacking into it if they know she has it.
Mm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, more of a
It's
PV
not
thing.
bad. Like it's totally reasonable to bring. But yeah, generally I think I've had better use
Damn.
from the HP reaction.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward game, but that
Just
was
too
my most recent round.
too good.
I don't have any other ones saved right now. Sorry.
It's alright. We'll see one soon between you and Felix, right? Good luck.
Yeah, exactly. There were some great matches this round. Um, I'm playing Felix, Hokari, and Jacksoni are playing. Feather and Pepper Punch. It's another great one.
Mm,
A lot of very strong veteran players are matched up this round.
yeah. Let me. Actually, I don't think there's much else to cover on this match. Was there any other like tips or tricks you wanted to share with anyone, or?
Oh, I could talk until I'm red in the face talking about SOC PvP, but I
Maybe
think
we should give you some rest, and
that's
then you can prepare for your match with Brutal Felix, and then we can have a look at that one and see.
yeah,
Uh,
it's gonna be. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be a tough one.
yeah, that's gonna be good. All right. Yeah. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you so much, Josie, for sharing your match, and yeah, it was
Anytime. Thank you.
so good. All right.